Welcome to the Parent Guide video for the Grade 6 novel unit, Esperanza Rising. This video will explore how to make connections between the texts your child reads and your own family history and experiences. Reading with young children can help them acquire language and develop their reading skills. As children mature into young adult readers, a parent's role in supporting their literacy doesn't end. Parents and adults in young people's lives continue to play an important part as their children begin to learn more complex texts, subjects, genres, and writing techniques. Here are some ways that you can help your child not only complete their reading assignments, but also more deeply understand and relate to what they are reading. Strategy 1. Make connections. When readers connect what they already know to what they read, they can better understand the text and will be motivated to continue reading. If a book mentions places you've been to with your child, talk about those memories. Then have your child share something that they remember too. Perhaps the book mentions specific events, such as a war that a relative served in, or a historic event that is important to your family. Talking about your own family's history is a great way to make connections to literature and text. The author of the book Esperanza Rising wrote a story based on conversations that she had with her own grandmother. As your child reads the story, you might find personal connections to the book in your own family history. Esperanza Rising tells the story of a family's immigration to the United States during the Great Depression. The novel presents the history of the Dust Bowl and the Great Okie Migration to California. The novel focuses on how a family works together to overcome challenges and adversity. You and your child might be able to relate to moving from place to place or to overcoming challenges as a family. Your personal connections are perhaps the greatest connection of all. Strategy 2. Ask questions. We've all asked that question, "What did you learn today?" And all too often we get the same answer. Nothing. Obviously, we know that isn't true. How can we ask our kids questions that start a discussion? Start by asking specific questions about what they are learning. By staying informed of what your child is reading, you can ask them more connected questions, such as, "I saw that you're reading Esperanza Rising. What's happening in the story? What do you think will happen next? And how do you think that makes Esperanza or her family feel?" Asking questions encourages kids to look for clues in the text and helps them uncover deeper meanings. Strategy 3. Help your child understand critical information. Ask your child, "Who are the main characters? What's the most important thing that has happened in the story? What problem are the characters trying to solve?" As a parent, it's fine if you have not read the text and do not know the answers to these questions. However, it is important that you engage in a discussion with your child to address these questions. When kids can point out important information in a text, they're more likely to understand what they read. Your child has been given a tool called the Knowledge Organizer to help them do this. The Knowledge Organizer has critical information for each novel in the unit, such as key vocabulary and literary terms, timelines of and information about historic events that are a part of the novel's plot, background or context, and information about characters and quotations. As your child reads this or any novel, you can support their understanding of what they are reading by asking questions and making connections to your own culture, community, a current event, and the world around you. For more information and guidance on how to support your child during this unit, please see your child's teacher.